Well, here we go. I'm just going to let you look at it for yourself. This is the last 3 hours. So this is right now, currently going back the last 3 hours. July 25th, 2024 on this Gregorian counter, Magneto's Pulse. This is the last 3 hours. So right now, going back 3 hours. Look at this solar radiation. We are swimming. We are scuba diving in radiation, my people. Look at the dome that supposedly protects us from harmful solar radiation, harmful ultraviolet light, gamma rays. Look at the dome, people. Look at the front side and the back side. People that are just new coming to my page, right? I've been talking about this for the longest, that the sun is separating us. I have told you all the the what do they call Pan-African talk, all of the we were here before Christopher Columbus, all that black people was here, all that we were here before the Native Americans, 1400 13 BC. I don't want to hear none of that bull crap. We are the prokaryotic cell physical organism on the planet, meaning we are the beginning, the middle, and there is no end. Understand and overstand that. We are the single cell organism that's on this planet. And a single cell organism means that it doesn't take genetic information from no other living sentient being in order for me to exist. I don't take my genetic information I'm not taking information from wolf, dog, monkey, fruit fly, worm, zebrafish. I'm not extracting their genetic material, fusing it together, and then creating me. I'm not doing that. I come naturally through the so-called black woman, and she comes naturally from the cosmos. We are the cosmos walking in the flesh. And I told you, this all is going to come back and boil down to genetics. The sun and genetics. This is what this is going to boil down to. And it's nothing that nobody can do about it. So all the God talk, the Satan talk, all that shit is going out the window. All of it. All of it. So here you go right here, my people. Look at this. Look at the dome. Oh my gosh. Look at the dome. Look at the dome. Look how it's wobbling. Look how it's broke. Look how it was pressed down. Look how it was pressed down and then pushed back open. Oh, like an umbrella, closing and opening, closing and opening, closing and opening, letting immense amount of radiation into the planet. Huh? This ain't got nothing. Let me explain something to you. I know I be showing y'all the Gold's X-ray flow. When them CMEs, them coronal mass ejections that be coming from the sun, them M flares and X flares. Let me explain something to you. This right here is just as dangerous. This, or if not even more dangerous. You don't even, well, excuse me. Let me make this clear. Dangerous for the unnatural, but this is super. This is called supercell. This is called unlock 95% junk DNA. This is going back to who you truly are. Food right here. This is that food directly from the source, baby. So look at this right here. Let me just go over this real quick. First and foremost, for people that are new to the page, Earth is in the middle. This is the black side is the nighttime side. This right here is the daytime side. This dome, this thing here that's wobbling right here, that's the dome that protects us from harmful solar radiation. So the sun is over here. That's what they say the sun at. The sun is over here and it's sending this energy. Look at how the energy is pressed up against the dome, and then look at the double blast of energy that's coming that squeezes down or strips away layers of the magnetic field. Look at what happens. Look at that. This is increased exponentially. This is why Russia and China is doing drills together with nuclear bombers in the sky, and the United States was so-called following them and keeping an eye on them. This is why the Russian nuclear submarine is off the not too far off of what was it, Cuba? I'm not mistaken. Are you kidding me, my people? Are you really kidding me? If you believe that this is a war amongst the complex cell, or if this is versus this is being all set up to welcome in their God, their creators, you are sadly mistaken. You have been caught up completely, totally in the matrix. You are, because to sit there and believe that this, once you believe that this organism has a right on this planet, it has an identification to the planet, you automatically fall into the matrix. This is why they kept us away from genetics. This is why they kept us away from science, people. Once you understood science, you would never be fooled with death. You would never be fooled with God and Satan. You would never, you can go to any physics. No physics, you don't never see these people in church. These biologists and geneticists, these astrophysics, these people don't be in church. They might contribute to it, but they be like, nah, okay. And they don't even speak about it either because they know. They know. So anyway, let's take a look at this right here. While we getting blasted. First of all, look at the points right here. You see the point right here? Look at that point. We're in a square. Go back. Look at that point. You see it? See that sharp point? We in a square. Then you get a crop circle. Wasn't there a crop circle that was dropped that said Earth is getting ready to be pulled into a square? Then you get that crop circle. And what I tell you, that alignment that's happening in October, the middle of October into November, that alignment that's taking place, that alignment. So the backside of the planet, not even just the backside of the planet, my people. I want you to really take a look at all of this solar radiation. Just look at this. We're not even going to we're not looking where the dome is at. We're looking right here, right? The Earth is right here. We're looking at all of this right here, all of this right here, all of this. These two things right here are satellites. This is the Gold 16, Gold 18 satellite. These two satellites' main purpose, that as they orbit Earth, is to track solar radiation only. Track solar radiation only. Look at this, my people. I don't have to force nobody to take heed to this. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Jesus said, drop the knowledge and keep moving. Let the dead bury the dead. Now, people say, well, Kalal, but you don't believe in the Bible. The Bible was written by extraterrestrials that had to follow universal law. Jesus is the pineal gland. Understand that? So, here you go right here. Look at the backside. Look at down here in the south, baby. Look at this energy. Look at this energy. Wow. And you think this energy, Earth has to release this energy. She has to release this. Let's go up here, people. Let's look at solar wind for the last 3 hours. Let's look at solar wind. Let's see how fast this is going first and foremost. It went all the way up to 5. Ooh, 6. Okay, I got a reading of 685. Let's see that again. Let's see that one more again. I got a reading of 685. Let's see. Yep, 685. 685 kilometers per second equals how many miles per hour? So this is how fast the solar wind has reached as it was coming to the planet. So not only it was speed, I wonder how dense it was as well. The particles, how dense. Oh my gosh. Look at the blast. Look at the blast. Just look. Just look at the blast. Look at the colors as it changed. And then look at the dome. Look at what it does to the dome. Look at what it does to the so-called protective magnetic field dome. Look at that. And then look at this right here. How the hell do you got a blue and black sky? And meanwhile, these satellites, are picking up a red and you got blue here. How is this possible here? How do you have a black and a blue sky, but yet they're picking up red or darkish blue? That doesn't make any sense to me. You don't have a blue sky, and you don't have a black sky anymore. That is over and done with, just so that you know. So look at the rays. These arrows represent the solar rays. They come in from the sun, they hit the planet, and they're supposed to travel out into the solar system. So now let's just do this real fast. Let me slide down here. You see this energy is like it's concentrated right over here. So let's go over here. Let's go back up here and let's look at it right here. Let's look at where the solar wind is coming from. on the backside of the planet. Let's see how far this turns. Wow. So even all the way back here, you see it's a beeline. A beeline. Look at this. Look at this. Turning back into the planet. And the blast is so, that blast that's coming from the daytime of the sun is so intense. It literally looked like it stripped away the magnetic field. Looked like it stripped away partial of the magnetic field. You see how it flowed? Look at that. You see how it just flowed? It looked like it just stripped away partially of the magnetic field and it let all that solar radiation in. Look at that. There's nothing that they can do about this, my people. And what did I tell you, Starseeds? What did I tell you, Starseeds? Everybody's going to talk about the sun and genetics. Sun and genetics. Everybody's going back to who we truly were. We were the first scientists, first herbalists. We were the first astrologers. That was us. We surf and navigated the stars, people. Understand and overstand that. We did that. And we're going back to that. We're going back to that. See? Look at this. Amazing. So let me just pull back this way. And I just want us to look at this all together. Yep. Look at that. It's nothing that they can do about this. Nothing that they can do about it. Pause.
If you need one reason to wear your SPF and protect yourself from the sun, let this be it. This is currently my face. I fell asleep in the egg chair on Sunday. I had a blanket on and a hoodie. It didn't even feel like it was hot. Woke up with terrible sunburn. And 2 days later, my whole face is swollen. This morning, I could barely open my eye. And yeah, this is from the sun. I've just got off the phone to the doctor and I'm pretty sure I've got sun poisoning, which I didn't even know was a thing. So yeah, stay out the sun, guys. Wear your SPF and wear a hat.
You not think much of a sunburn such as this. Each and every time you get a sunburn, you're setting the stage for skin cancer in the future. And that's because while some of these cells are going to die and flake off, others are actually just going to recover from the sunburn, and they're going to have genetic mutations at that point. And those over time, especially with repeated sunburns, can then develop into a skin cancer.
Pause. So, over time, so every time you go out there and that sun hits you, you get a little burn, inflammation, mucus builds up in the body. Those cells die off and then other cells, mutation takes place with that. What did I tell you what takes place with the mutation? What did I tell you that what ionized particles do? Pause. Okay, here we go, my people. What did I tell you? Ionizing radiation can damage DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid in living cells. The damage can lead to cell death or harmful mutation in DNA, which can potentially cause cancer. The sun is separating us, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is why the money's going to collapse. They're going to cause total chaos and crazy on the planet because they're not going to have the planet to themselves no more. It's all going back to reality. Abundance and gratitude to you all. We're all going to talk about the sun and genetics. Do your genetics match the cosmos, or do it match different species on the planet? That's all. That's the big question. And you can ask your doctor if you have animal DNA, which you don't have to ask that question. You already know if you do. Stop lying to yourself. Abundance and gratitude.